Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
Yeah. You did it right this time.
Hey, he did
Nailed
it.
And Jimmy.
What's up,
Hey.
Pasta Pals?
Let's just do some, what, I guess, like, noise comedy?
Sure.
It's like the morning zoo. We just got like our sound bar here.
Yeah, we definitely
Auga.
we need more effects for sure.
Boing.
Keep it going.
I don't know. I watched
That's it.
a little bit of Biodome last night on just like my again Pluto
TV, yeah.
Wow.
And man, is that bad. And like there's a lot of those types of sound effects in it too, and just like music to go along with like Pauly Shore's bad jokes.
Man, in my mind, Biodome's gonna be good if I watched it again.
I thought so too, because I feel like I watched it like once in high school and thought it was hilarious, but man, is it annoying now.
That makes sense.
And not even in like a fun like that's stupid but I get it way. Like
young me liked this. I'm still okay with it.
Yeah.
But really, you're like, this is dumb.
it was, I mean, because I switched from that to then Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, which that's exactly like
Which
this is
rules.
dumb, but it rules. Yeah.
I'm confusing Biodome in my head, I think, with
Encino
Man.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Which I thought was superior at the time.
Doesn't Encino Man's Brendan Fraser and Pauly Shore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
And
who's
Biodome is a Baldwin,
Yeah,
a lesser
Steven,
Baldwin,
I think.
a Steven.
Oh,
Okay,
is that who it is? I was
at
like,
least it's Steven.
it's like it's Pauly Shore and somebody else.
Yeah. A dude.
Or wait, did Steven Baldwin?
I'm not sure.
Who's the one? One
Unconfirmed
became
Baldwin.
one went off and did a bunch of real wacky Christian videos.
That's
Oh.
it's Kevin Sorbo you're thinking of.
That's also
Christian
actually
videos.
Yeah, never mind. I think Kevin Sorbo is still a step above Stephen Baldwin.
Disappointed.
Yeah, at least Kevin Sorbo is hilarious.
True.
Guy's got a sense of humor.
You haven't followed him on Twitter recently, have you?
I don't know. I guess not.
No. Is he falling off the rails?
Yeah, he's just a little crazy pants these days.
Is he Kirk Cameron crazy?
Don't necessarily know how to rate that because I mean, probably.
He was
but-
just in the Left Behind movies.
Yeah. Is that just the
Book
thing where
Stern
it's
movie.
like, for me, it's like if it's below 15 degrees, it's just cold. It doesn't matter if it's like 0, 15, or -30. Is that the same type of thing with like crazy? Is like as soon as you're a certain point of crazy, you're just crazy after that. Like doesn't matter.
I think there's slight levels because you're just crazy, and then I think when you hit like when you go under like the top of the iceberg's crazy, you know, and then you go under the water in the iceberg, and there's so much more. You get to like dangerous crazy, but that is only if you're crazy and popular.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's examples though out there of people who've come back from that, like that are like accepted and beloved again.
Who?
I don't know, but I feel like there are.
Give me one.
I don't know. Where are we with Will Smith these days? He punched a man on television.
He's just been hiding out. We have no idea.
I think he's just a
That's
giant.
not a good example.
He's just
Bad example. He's just crazy.
With that's just some people cared. Some people were like, I don't give a shit. It's just Will Smith.
It's just
That's
Will
like
Smith
Was
still
celebrity
being
slapped
crazy.
another celebrity?
like there's very few people that are probably going, I'm not watching the next Will Smith movie because he slapped Chris Rock.
Oh, I already wasn't watching his movies.
That's what I'm saying. You were either already not caring,
Yeah.
or you were just like, oh, Hitchcock 2? Maybe when
Hitchcock.
it's on like HBO.
The first movie was Hitch, but then the second movie is Hitchcock too. Just
Oh,
Well, no, he was in.
went dark.
I mean, he was in Hitch and Hitchcock.
is Hitchcock a thing that I don't
That's
know?
a movie where
Yeah.
he's like a superhero.
That's Hitch. No, that's
No.
Hitch. Wait, no.
No.
Hitch
No.
is the thing where like he's like the dating guy.
He's
Yeah.
like the weird dating
with Kevin
creep.
James.
Okay, the superhero thing is not called Hitchcock though. What's that called?
It's called Hitchcock.
I kind of want to think it's Hitchcock.
Like you kind of want to place a bet with me to.
Okay, if it's
It's
Hitchcock,
something
you have
cock
to
for
eat.
sure.
You have to eat a peanut.
Hancock.
Oh, okay.
Hancock.
Hancock.
All right, I'll eat
Alfred
a peanut.
Hancock.
Yeah. Alfred J. Hancock. I've never seen that movie. I've never seen Hitch either.
Well, now they're going to combine Hitch
Oh,
and
Hitch is
Hancock,
so
and it's going to be called
good.
Hitchcock.
It's the combined Hitch and Hancock multiverse.
Yeah, the superhero now just became a ladies' man.
Oh,
Hancock is
man.
okay, but the Hitch is hilarious. Kevin James.
Oh, is he the guy that he's trying to like fix up?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and everybody falls in love, and it's great. You have a great time.
Oh, great. I'm into that.
He's having a horrible time in the movie, which helps.
Yeah. Doesn't he have an allergy thing in that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably peanuts.
Probably peanuts.
Yeah, he explodes. I don't remember why.
Sounds graphic.
Which movie are we talking about?
Hitch.
Is it-
Hitch, where his face
Hitch.
is just like imploded. Is that what happens with you in Peanuts?
Yeah.
You implode.
Explode. Like I'm a black hole. I just implode.
like a dying
Oh,
star.
man.
Well, we're not watching Will Smith shows today.
Oh, thank God.
Hmm.
I mean,
I won't do it.
was he only in Fresh Prince? What other shows was he in?
I guess. Have we not done Fresh Prince? I don't
No,
remember.
we did.
We
No,
did.
we did.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've watched like the first and last of Fresh Prince a billion times, but
No, we did on this
yeah.
podcast.
I think we did because like it was like leaving HBO or something. Anyways, we're not doing that this week.
No. Joe, what is first and last, however, before we get into what we're doing? Listeners, however,
Listeners.
already know what we're doing.
Yeah. It's a TV podcast where we watch the first and the last episode. That's how we came up with the name.
Smart.
Nothing in between. So a lot of times you get to see the evolution of a TV show over several seasons. But then in between, we try to make some predictions for the last episode based on what we saw in the first episode, just to see if we can suss out where we thought the creators were going. But sometimes you do shorter shows that were not destined for a long life, and sometimes that's fun too because you can try to see like try to predict where you thought the show was going to try to entice like a season 2.
This definitely is going to be one of those shows.
This is one of those, yeah.
You're really catering your like podcast description
To
now
what we're doing.
What we're doing.
Which I appreciate.
The listeners know because they listened to last week's episode, and we promised them.
They sure did. You know who didn't listen to last week's episode?
Me?
Yeah, probably. But also Jimmy.
I listened to the end on my way here.
Oh, yeah?
Just
Okay.
to verify.
I turned it on.
to see if I put it in.
Well, I just couldn't even remember, and I listened to some of the episode too
Yeah.
because it's good to do a little refresh.
Yeah.
It's been a whole week.
Remember, listeners, if you sometimes you listen to that end credit music, and every once in a while we got an MCU type end credit scene.
Yeah.
If we say funny things while
MCU
we're preparing,
level.
yeah, it's
MCU level, which makes you know like, this might suck, but it could be cool. So I'll stay.
We'll see.
we're on like phase
Might
55.
be nothing.
I got a little bit of popcorn left over.
Wow.
I'll just sit and eat this while the credits
Yeah.
roll.
It's like max
I'm
a
gonna not
minute
finish
and a
this
half.
$20 popcorn. Paid
Yeah,
for this popcorn.
Paid for this. I'm gonna lick the bag when I'm done.
That turned me off. I don't like that. Not a fan. But Jimmy, I was like, listeners know what we're doing,
Mhm.
but obviously they do because they clicked on a podcast with a title that just says exactly
Also
what
true.
show it is.
Mhm.
Should I not do that? And the title of this week's episode is "Listen to the end of last week's episode."
Yeah. Let me direct you to 115 from last week's episode.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, you said you threatened us to doing this show, and then we all said we're gonna do it because you
Yeah,
said it.
I really thought that it was my show, and that's why I pushed it. And then it clearly wasn't.
I mean, it really might have been.
But
Who knows?
really, I was just very excited because I had seen, I was talking to a buddy and also a listener of this show about that 90s show. And then because that was happening and it is currently in its like first episodes now, Have not watched any of that yet.
Hmm.
But then we were talking about like that 80s show has just never been streaming everywhere.
Mhm.
I've got it in my like do you guys use justwatch.com?
Oh, does that
That's
tell
how-
you when stuff is streaming?
It tells you when and where things are streaming and if you like need like what service you need and if
Mhm.
you know
That's
But
handy.
doesn't
what level of
doesn't
thing.
Google.com just do that too? Like if you just type in a show
Well,
on the
so-
right, it says what it's streaming on.
Well, so what it will do is you can look for a show, and if it's not somewhere, or if it's not for somewhere like on like a service that you don't need to pay premium for, you can like add it to your watch list, and then it'll alert you,
Okay.
which is pretty sweet. Because things move around, you know, things
Mhm.
move from one service to another.
Oh yeah, I've followed Seinfeld through all kinds
All
of
of the
services.
services. And this has just seemed like it's just been buried. And
Mhm.
like Glenn Howard, and sometimes every once in a while it comes up on the It's Sunny podcast, and it's just nowhere. And clearly it's been up on YouTube, and nobody cares to take that down to like get the rights, get the money from that show.
Get in on it before people are like, that 90s show is such a big hit, bigger than that 70s show. People are going to want to watch that 80s show.
Wow.
I would think even just with the success over the years of It's Always Sunny that they would have like pulled the rights for this and put it somewhere
You'd have
just to
to-
get a little bit of money. I mean the way they just scrape money out of TV shows, that just like think of the stuff that's streaming. There's so much garbage that you pass by that you would never even consider streaming.
A lot of trash.
You've got like a series with a guy in a, like the longest running like comedy, like live action comedy ever. No one's out there looking for that money.
Not even Glenn Howerton most likely can save this show. But maybe he will, because obviously when
Probably not.
this show started, that 70s show didn't, or Always Sunny didn't exist.
No, yeah, it's long before that.
Because this show was only one season long, 13 episodes, and it ran from January 3rd to May 29th of 2002.
Oh, 2002. That's even earlier than I thought.
Yep, and it was just obviously it was on Fox.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of tested as just like a mid-season replacement, and did not pass the test.
When did that 70s show end?
That 70s show ran from 1998 to 2006.
Okay, so it really
So
was
it's
like
Yeah.
during, right in the middle almost.
Yeah, 3 seasons in of like that 70s show being, a moderate hit, they're like, hey, why don't we do an 80s show?
Why would they?
Without any of the cast.
Well, I mean, it
Mhm.
just also seems like they were like eating,
As far as I
trying
know.
like risking eating at their own viewership in a way. I don't know. Not that I guess you can watch 2 TV shows at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I suppose,
Absolutely.
I guess I mean we'll see when we see the show, but I'm kind of predicting that it's a different setting, like not even just different city, but like that 70s show is high school kids nostalgia. I bet this is like somewhat older or something.
Yeah.
Like I bet it's not another suburb with a bunch of high school kids doing stuff, but now it's the 80s. I bet it's like
young adult.
young adults like working or something.
Well, yeah, because
Glenn Howard is not playing a high schooler.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this TV show.
that 70s show, Kenosha, Wisconsin, somewhere around there, or was it a fake
I think it was a fake town. Yeah.
Fake Wisconsin town.
fake Wisconsin town?
Mm-hmm.
Fake Wisconsin town. Teenagers hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
That
So where do you
80s
think
show.
This is?
I mean, like
Like Detroit.
they just have God, right? They just have so much
It's
like
another Midwestern.
good 80s. I mean, they just have like John Hughes movies and stuff, and
Mhm.
like they just have all this stuff to essentially just rip off.
Yeah.
And I want to see
That
how
sounds great.
I want to see how they failed
I want
doing
that.
that.
Yeah. It seems like a slam
Yeah.
dunk, right?
Yeah, it seems like the easiest genre to make into a
Mhm.
TV show. Freaks and Geeks had already happened or was happening, right?
Was happening.
Yeah, but that also that's not a great example because that also is like a one and done.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but that's
great now.
but
People
that's
realize
good.
it's worth now,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
it,
Mhm.
but back then like
No,
it failed.
Freaks and Geeks had Freaks and Geeks had already happened because it was September 99 through October 2000.
Okay.
So it was 2 years done almost.
So
at this point.
they even had the roadmap, is what you're saying. They could have just
Yeah.
done that.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe, some shows are just like, the TV audience wasn't ready for it in that manner, like Freaks and Geeks or Arrested Development, for instance, or something like that. But yeah, you like just easy. They could even have had made this isn't the first season.
We're just judging this show so hard before we've even seen it.
I know, but I'm just there's also just so many good '80s movies like Aliens and like Terminator and stuff like that. Right?
I love 80s sci-fi.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff, which is you can play on all that stuff and then nostalgia for that. Why did this show suck so bad? I'm just kidding. We haven't seen it.
Yeah.
You guys have not seen any of this at all?
I
No.
definitely probably have seen an episode or something when it came out,
Sure.
but there was no part of me that watched it. But it's I didn't watch that '70s show on TV either. Not a lot of it. Even in my
I didn't watch a ton of TV in high school, really.
I mean, the only TV I watched was Star Trek Next Generation at night.
Hell yeah.
Some Xena and some Hercules maybe when I was younger. I was really cool.
Coolest.
I've seen the cold open of this. But I'll leave it at that, and you can talk
Hello,
about it.
Detroit. It's like a hello, Wisconsin.
No, I don't. No, I don't even think I watched it through into the whatever the opening theme is.
They could have just jacked Empire Records and made it a TV show and just called it that 80s show.
I mean, maybe that's what this will be.
What's that one movie? Almost Famous. Also a great 80s depiction.
Movie about that.
I don't remember when that came out.
Is that 80s, 70s?
All of those
I don't know.
everything I'm saying was based in the 80s and it came out way before their show. So now I'm just gonna say that. So now I'm just gonna say
I have my doubts.
that Empire Records came out before this.
I think that Empire Records came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I think that
Almost Famous is 2000.
and I think that Almost Famous is based in the 60s or 70s.
I'd say 70s because it's
Almost Famous is
in
I'm
the early 70s.
That's definitely not the 80s. My bad. I got overzealous.
You're real excited on your soapbox.
Just hitting the decades before and after. But I think that is going to be kind of the central question of what we watch for here is this seems like a home run. It's the creative team behind a successful show already. You're taking there is nostalgia
formula.
already about the 70s, but there's so much more nostalgia and retroness about the 80s that this seems easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of our parents were just about to have kids, and so they remember the beginning of the 80s really fondly.
Doing coke.
Yeah.
Doing
So
cocaine.
What went wrong?
What went
Listening
wrong?
to disco.
I mean, it's similar. So if this is 2002, we said this was.
Yep.
So going back to the 80s, we don't know where they place it, but maybe let's say it's early 80s so that they gave themselves some room. Let's say 82, just to make it easy math, 20 years. If now they were making a show about 2003, we're all watching it.
Well, that'd be the best show of all time.
Yeah.
Well, it better have the best music of all time. Because 2003 was the year of all the greatest albums.
Yeah, but if you think about popular music in 2003, a lot of boy bands and stuff, also could be awful.
I'm not mad about that.
Yeah,
currently.
still
I'm not mad about
watching
it,
that show.
but yeah, it'd just be the OC over again.
I still do think in my mind it's every show like that, if you're doing 90s today, if we're doing an 80s show or a 90s show or whatever, it just makes so much sense to make everything in high school. So that's why I'm kind of what were they doing? Because I could see this 80s show just because they don't want to do high school. Maybe they're college.
Yeah.
That would be my bet.
And maybe that's part of the downfall. Okay. Yeah, is it's less approachable if it's not high school kids.
Yeah.
Well, it's just you do high school, you start it off with gym class, everything's funny.
Let's watch it.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we spent a lot of time talking about why it's going to be bad. So let's see it for ourselves. Am I right? What are the episodes called?
I don't know.
It's probably just pilot. Let's be honest.
I think it is.
Wikipedia and this one, this show's so interesting. Yeah, it's pilot. January 23rd, 2002, pilot. 11.4 million views.
Wow.
Not bad, but also this is 2002 where people watch regular TV.
Yeah.
Oh, before we get it, I just really quick. I was watching something or a commercial for something, and it was like, this is like 10 o'clock after whatever. Set your DVR. And I was like, wait, is that what you want? You want people to record it and watch it later on live TV? That's what.
Yeah.
And that
Must
was like,
count for something.
Yeah.
does Nielsen still count that
Some
DVR?
Some
guess.
data is looking for that. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. I heard that the other day, and I was like, wait, what?
People do that.
Well,
People
yeah,
have those things.
That's fine. Yeah, use it if you got it, but it just seems like that's not what a TV network or an
interesting.
advertiser would want you to do.
I've never had a DVR.
Really? Oh, it's
Mhm.
kind of great.
It seems great.
Would never pay for one. I lived in an apartment where the owners just like paid for it, and so
I think you rented from somebody, and they were like, "Here's a DVR."
It was just there.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was like the TV stuff came with it.
Yeah,
It was like an
cable
amenity.
package came with
and
the
it was just like so you could just like click a show and record it, you know, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
But did not like watch it all that often.
Oh,
Watched
man.
Orphan Black like that.
On DVR.
Yeah,
Cool.
because like that's the only reason you use DVR is because no one watches like normal TV.
Mm-hmm.
So like I couldn't even tell you when like a single show right now is on. If you named a show that was on right now, I could not tell you what time.
Yeah.
But you can go on
Smackdown.
and find it and click record, and then you can just watch it whenever you have time.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
I don't even watch them live or watch the shows, but I know when wrestling is on.
Well, sure that.
But I just know when it's on, but I don't watch it.
I know when it's on because it blows up my Twitter feed. It's like, oh, stuff must be happening.
Someone's getting suplexed. All right. Let's watch that 80s show. We will be back after the pilot. And we're back. We're done with the pilot episode of that 80s show. Is there some form of write-up, Jimmy?
Yeah. I just clicked away from it onto it was directed by David Trainer.
Is that Megan Trainor's dad?
Dad.
I do not know, but he apparently is best known for directing every episode of that 70s show except the pilot.
Oh.
That seems crazy to me.
Every episode.
That seems crazy to me.
Every single
I didn't know that was a
episode?
thing. Yeah. That's what Wikipedia says. I didn't know that was a thing that happened. I thought it was always like a slew of people all the
how
time.
do you have that much time? You just never take a day off?
Not for the entire runtime of the show.
Except
like,
to do that 80s show, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, did he? Yeah, and did he do every episode of?
No, I don't think so. He wasn't credited on as being the director of every one of this show, so that's weird. And actually, one of the directors credited was Terry Hughes, who directed the pilot of that 70s show.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Hughes.
This guy also directed the first 2 seasons of Boy Meets World. Man, heavy hitter right here.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
anyway.
got shows.
Now I gotta scroll. Okay, the pilot. That 80s pilot. Corey meets Tuesday and does not get along with her.
Why didn't they just call it that? That 80s
That
pilot?
80s pilot.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, that's what the Wikipedia says. It's called. So Corey meets Tuesday and does not get along with her, quitting the record store to work for his father. but not before getting the best of her in an insult war. Sophia reveals her crush on Katie. Corey returns to Permanent Record, which is apparently the name of the record store, by the episode's end, taking Tuesday, who takes her hair down after Corey's insult, out for coffee. So this missed some things
Yeah, I mean,
and characters and
just
stuff,
explaining the characters.
which we can fill in. So
Mhm.
we have Corey, who's Glenn Howerton
Yeah,
of
who
It's Always
is
Sunny fame.
yeah Dennis from Always Sunny, pre-Dennis.
Pre-Dennis.
Do we have a feel of how old Corey is?
He said he was 22.
22.
He did say that.
Yep.
Okay.
So I feel like he's 22.
All right.
22.
So yeah, Corey's 22, living at home with his dad and his sister, who is older than him, right?
She was in college.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
and
she's
she
probably younger.
said she dropped. So I would think
Okay,
younger.
okay. So she's maybe 20 or so.
Because she dropped out of college, and then his dad made fun of Corey for having a useless philosophy degree. Which
Yeah,
means
that's
he's
it.
done with college.
Yeah. Okay.
Good point. And dad is split from their mom.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know anything else about that. It's been a couple years.
Mm-hmm. And then there's Corey's ex-girlfriend, Sophia. That's Sophia, right?
Yeah. Brittany Daniel, also of It's Always Sunny. She plays. She has on again, off again relationship with secret relationship with Rob.
Oh
with-
yeah,
with
she's
Mac
Carmen.
for a while. She's Carmen.
She's Carmen.
And then
I couldn't. I was like, God, where do I know this girl from?
yeah, which I didn't realize. Obviously, a lot of the people in Sunny, especially early on, are just people that those guys had worked with before. So obviously Glenn knew her from this.
Apparently, she was also in that '70s show, also in 2002, as a character named Penny.
Oh, that's crazy. Also, she's the main kind of gal in Club Dread, the Broken Lizard movie.
Haven't seen it.
It's pretty bad, but
Yeah.
it's funny bad because it's Broken Lizard. That's pretty much all of their movies.
So Sophia's plot point is essentially she breaks up with Corey at the beginning of the episode. She's bi. And then later in the episode, she shows up back at the house because she's interested in Corey's sister. I forget Corey's sister's name.
Katie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's interested in Corey's sister, Katie, and ends up kissing her, and it's weird. I forget if there's
Roger's
any
into
sort
it.
of resolution to that. Not
I
really?
mean, they see each other at a bar at the end, and she's like, "Can we just be friends?"
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then he's like, "Yeah," but then
But they hug, and then you see a close up of Sophia's face as she's really into this hug. She's trying to stay back into the circle.
It's not resolved, Joe.
Yeah. I feel like the show plays it, weird because she's bi or whatever, and it's she was interested in a man, but now she's interested in a woman. But also don't date your ex's sibling.
Yeah,
that's the weirdest part about
That's
this.
not okay. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just gloss right over that.
Especially immediately. I broke up with you last week. I'm coming after your sibling the week after.
Well, and Sophia says Katie was oh, did you meet someone? And she's
Mhm.
yeah, there's someone that I'm really into, as if Sophia broke up with Corey because she liked Katie.
Yeah.
She's wild.
Pretty dicey preposition there.
Yeah,
I'm into the shenanigans that will ensue.
shenanigans. Very Fox sitcom,
Mhm.
70s show shenanigans.
Yeah. I mean, so who the other people, I guess, that are because we'll see.
There
It's
are other
Glenn. Corey works at a record store.
Yeah.
What was it called? Permanent Records? What was it?
Before
Yeah,
we go to the
apparently.
shop, there's
Okay.
just one other non-shop person, and it's just Corey's friend Roger,
Yep.
who is in contrast to Corey, who's the philosophy major. Roger's kind of just a 80s Wall Street shitbag Like
Well, like a wannabe.
the best friend.
yes,
He's
wannabe.
not
Yeah,
like
he's not quite
right.
there yet.
He's not Jason. He's what's it? The Bateman guy from
American Psycho.
Yeah.
He's not quite
Mm.
he's not quite American Psycho. He's not quite Gordon Gekko, but like those are his idols. He fucking
Yeah.
loves Reagan and
Yeah.
and that's an 80s archetype. There is that dude in the 80s. And so that's what Roger is. And interesting that like you're going to pair this dude up as like being BFFs with Slacker Corey.
Slacker, musician, working at the record store, Corey,
Mhm.
with a philosophy degree.
So that's Roger, and then Corey's working at the record shop, Permanent Records, apparently.
Yep.
Permanent record.
Yeah, I don't think we ever heard that name or knew
That's
the
what
name.
Wikipedia
Mhm.
says. Who's to say?
And then there he's got like a boss named Margaret,
Mm-hmm.
which
Yeah.
is just like she's not old, but she's
Played
old.
by Margaret Smith.
Oh, her name's Margaret and played by Margaret Smith.
Her name is Margaret Smith.
Nice.
She was like a stand-up comic.
She's just like not an old lady, older than them lady that
Mhm.
owns the store. I'm assuming she's the owner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, And then she just like drops like, "Oh man, that reminds me when I was dating Morrissey." She said,
Jim Morrison from
Yeah.
The Doors.
"Oh, is that she said Morrison?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. I knew it was an MOR name.
Yeah,
But-
and like banging Creedence Clearwater Revival, the band.
Yeah.
Just all of them, apparently.
When I was banging.
So she's
Clearance.
like she was like has her former roadie days.
Yeah. That like 10, 15 years ago, she was living a pretty wild rock and roll lifestyle, and now she runs the record shop.
She had some kind of funny things every once in a while. She
Mhm.
said
Yeah, she's
kind of this like self-deprecating lady that's gonna live in her past for the rest of the show.
Mm-hmm.
But then they have a new employee who is a punk rocker chick.
Mhm.
She's got like 3-foot spiked hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty impressive. It's got to be a lot of gel and hairspray.
Did
Yeah.
you recognize her at all?
No.
Her name is I want to pronounce it Chyler.
Like Tyler with a CH.
It's yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly.
I have
what it
no
is.
idea what it is, but that's got to be wrong, right? Like it's got to be something like Skylar somehow, or like Kyler,
Yeah.
Shyler,
Maybe it's a soft, a Chyler,
Gyler.
Chyler Lee.
It's totally gonna be something unexpected. Yeah.
She is like the main character in Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah, she's like Janie Boggs or
Yep.
whatever in that movie.
So if you're familiar, she's also in the Arrowverse. She was in Supergirl
As what?
as Supergirl's technically like step sister, I guess. Is that what it would be?
Sure.
Like
okay.
adopted sister or whatever, like Superman's parents are his real parents, but like Supergirl's family also had a daughter, so she's got a sister
Yeah. Okay.
who turns out to be gay in the show.
It's coming around. It's all tied together.
Everyone was gay in Supergirl, though, if you watched that. And by the end, everyone was just gay. That's what they were doing with that show.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, we're all just gay.
Just like, what should we do for this episode? I don't know. This person's gay now.
Yep. Sold.
We don't got a plot, so they're gay now.
So yeah, her name is Tuesday. She's like this punk chick, tall spikes on her head, leather jacket, dark eyeliner, bad attitude. Which is what you want in
Giving it
a
to Corey.
record shop employee.
Well, like one of the other
Probably smells a
one of
little
the
bit.
funnier parts of like Margaret's whole shtick was like people would come in and like ask her like, "Do you got this?"
Yeah.
The first one I don't remember what it was, but she was just like joking,
Just
like
like,
making
get
fun of
out.
her because she's like the alphabet. She's like, let's see,
Oh, yeah. Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie,
Yeah.
and she's like PQR. It's my ass or something like that.
Yeah.
In my butthole.
And then the funnier one to me was the boy who asked like, was he Miles Davis?
Yeah.
And she was
Yeah.
just like, You're not ready for that.
Yeah.
You're not ready.
Just
for
like this young
Miles.
white kid, just like asking for Miles Davis. She's like, "You're not ready."
And I liked that better because like the first one, it was like she's basically like, just get out of here. And
Yeah,
it's
like I don't respect
okay,
your music.
this is like a customer though. Like
Yeah.
you're trying to sell stuff.
Uh huh.
It's funnier. It's a funnier joke to be like, you can't handle Miles Davis.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
That she's like kind of gatekeeping that.
I feel like if
It's
I
kinda
went
funny.
somewhere and I was like, "You got this music," and they'd be like, "You can't handle this," I'd be like, "Fucking give it to me.
I take my money.
I will buy it.
I'll
now,
buy the
please.
special edition." Yeah, and so then he works with Tuesday and Margaret, but yeah, he as in Corey, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he technically quits the record store
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and goes to join
He's
his
back like later that night or something.
yeah. He goes to join his father's, like, I don't know if it's his dad's marketing firm or
Mhm.
just the marketing firm his dad works at,
Yeah.
but he goes to join the firm, works there for a day, hates it, and then Corey goes back to the record store.
shop. Yep.
And then when he goes back to the record shop, Tuesday is unrecognizable
Mm-hmm.
because her hair is down.
I mean,
Un-
to Corey.
unrecognizable. And then they do this, presumably, will they, won't they? I'm going to go get coffee. And if you just happen to walk to go get coffee in the same
Mhm.
place, then I guess we're getting coffee together.
Because they very much have this relationship of like they butt heads, they, annoy each other, don't like each other, but like there's clearly some sort of like attraction there or some sort of TV attraction there.
It's passion,
Mhm.
Joe.
I feel like in real life it's just more like I don't fucking like this new person at work. She's mean. But in TV shows, it's like they're both kind of hot. Like they both like get on each other's nerves. Like we see where this is going.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
he makes some comment about her hair. So then the next day she shows up like with her hair down, and I think that's supposed to be some sort of, shorthand to the viewers that we're supposed to go, oh, she's like pretty, huh? Now that we can see her with
They-
like
yeah.
Right,
more
right.
slightly more traditional look.
I had no idea she was pretty until she put her hair
Yeah.
down.
It's like in She's All That when she like takes off the glasses.
Gets that
Or
paint
it's
up
like
literally
over
just
her.
another teen movie. Yeah.
Teen movie.
It's literally,
That's
she takes
literally
off
the
the
thing.
glasses.
Yeah, in the makeover scene, they just take off her glasses, and it's the same person.
Yeah. I'm a genius or whatever she says. So good.
That movie's got a great soundtrack.
It is fun, really crazy to me to think. I didn't know anyone that was in this except for Glenn Howard, and
Mm-hmm.
it is really interesting to think he like starred opposite Janie from not another teen movie.
Janie's got a gun.
Well,
Oh,
then, like, yeah, I didn't know.
Janie's got a gun.
Because that was a big movie. She was like, I feel like she was like a big deal for a hot minute, and then she disappeared. Probably did some Hallmark movies. And
Big deal in my
did
heart.
Supergirl, and now she's is over, so she's back to doing Hallmark movies. You know who we didn't talk about really?
The dad?
The dad, who we were
RT?
just talking about that TV show. What was it? What is it?
Unhappily Ever After.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you called it the Bobcat Goldthwait show.
Yeah, because
he's
the bunny.
voice of the bunny, but he's not even physically in that show.
Well, like, I mean, if you're going to remember anything.
Also,
from
he's
that show.
imaginary.
The dad is also, like, the chief of police or something in Dexter.
Oh yeah, that's right. And
Hmm.
like basically a similar character in 24.
Hmm.
If you've seen that show,
I mean, I've seen the first and last of it.
that's fair. I'm pretty sure he's in one of those.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I was like, holy shit, that's R.T. Howard.
Yep, he's a good one of those guys that's just like copping things.
He's a good
Or a
80s,
dad and things.
80s, 90s dad.
Yeah.
Like that. It's a really good role for him.
Mm-hmm.
And that was earlier than this, right? Unhappily Ever After was like 90s.
Yeah, I think it was around. It was. Well, yeah, I mean, it was definitely
Mid to
earlier.
late
It was.
90s.
It was earlier than that '80s show.
Yeah.
Maybe not when that '80s show took place, but yeah.
I feel like that would have been a get a little bit just because like I feel like that was several seasons long and like
Unhappily Ever After.
Yeah, and as far as like a sitcom dad,
It was.
like he would have been recognizable.
I looked it up. It was exactly 100 episodes long.
There you go. Syndication.
I don't know. That show struck me as like, was it not like a WB show? It struck me as like a not quite
Yeah.
network show that like
UPN maybe.
yeah,
UPN 9.
that like if that 80s show would have taken off, that like it would have been a step up for him.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, probably. We sort of said it earlier, but like the music in the show. Like, did
Oh,
the show
yeah.
just get canceled because it costs way too much for how much good 80s music they
Can't
put
keep
into it?
spending money on
I think that's
music.
definitely the answer as to why it's not on streaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's so much music, and it's not something like you see a lot of shows like when we watched Wonder Years, where they just replace the
music, yeah.
the music. I've seen it recently too, where I was watching like season 3 of The Real World that's on Hulu.
Nice. Which
Mm.
one?
It's Seattle.
Oh, is it the one with the Miz?
No,
Okay. I
it's
thought
before that.
Hmm.
I might be wrong about Seattle. I think it's San Francisco
because
actually.
I thought
San
the Miz was
Francisco.
in Seattle.
Miz was in New York.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
But you can tell just like based on how bad the music is in that show that like
There's no
This-
way this was the original music.
yeah, there's no way this had to have been like actual licensed music. But yeah, so in streaming they do absolutely replace the music, and that's how they're able to save some money. But like there's a lot of bits, especially in this first episode, where it's like you need the actual song.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
They're
like
singing the actual.
yeah, there's singing.
along
There's like
to it.
TV clips from like
Oh,
Dynasty
yeah,
and like
from
other
Pat
shows.
Benatar music video.
Yeah, Pat Benatar music video. Like that would be a lot harder to try to replace unless you're just gonna cut whole sections of episodes.
Yeah, all these shows
Yeah.
that happened before like streaming and all
Mhm.
this kind of stuff became ubiquitous. It's like they didn't have any, I don't know what their contracts were like to like do these things, but it was like you can show this, this can be in this episode while it's like on TV and reruns like on TV
Mm-hmm.
and like very specific stuff like that.
Yeah, there's nothing about streaming. 'Cause
There's
it
no,
did
like,
not exist.
Digital stuff. That's a lot of problems with like earlier video games and stuff like that where like
Mhm.
these things just were not thought of.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And now if they're trying to make a deal, it'd be just more expensive.
yeah, and now they're like, well, you can do it, but you're gonna
Yeah.
pay me more money, and it's
Especially
like, oh my
for
God.
bringing back 13 episodes of that 80s show. Like,
Yeah.
not really.
They're
worth
not
it.
recouping whatever they're paying on those
Mhm.
licensing fees.
Well, yeah, but on that topic, we were like, this failed. This couldn't have been good. This
Mhm.
wasn't that bad of an episode.
It was fine.
Not
it was
that
better
bad.
than a lot of stuff we've watched.
And not even not that bad. Like not bad.
I mean, it was better. This episode was better, hands down, than all of According to Jim
yeah.
that we watched last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
that's fair.
definitely had a if you've seen a lot of that 70s show, you could tell it was made by the people who made that 70s
Oh,
show.
it's got that feel for sure.
It's got that
Yeah.
feel of the
Same
style,
flow.
types of jokes, the bumpers in between, and just moved over to 80s. But yeah, I mean, even at this point, right now, there's way too much media that like for something to last, it's got to have some sort of zeitgeist that is grabbing. But like back in the 2000s, there wasn't that much stuff like on, especially like network TV, that you would think that like a show like this could pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like in the YouTube video we watched, like we were able to see like, oh yeah,
The lineup.
yeah, the lineup. So it was like
Oof.
new hit show, that 80s show, like coming up after like
Just
Grounded for
random.
Life, and up next is Titus.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Like
yeah.
these are other
Bernie
shows.
Mac was the only one
Bernie
that I
Mac,
even
yeah.
had seen. I've definitely had seen some episodes of Titus.
Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, those shows aren't like, necessarily bangers, except for Bernie Mac. Like that was a big one. But like, these are shows that lasted a few seasons and like had a following. Like, surprised that you wouldn't watch Grounded for Life and then just go right into that 80s show.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was, I
Why
just
not?
I just checked because like it debuted on January 23rd, 2002.
Mm-hmm.
That's Wednesday. So the show's on Wednesday nights.
Mm.
I'm like, what's it fighting against in January 2002 on a Wednesday night at 8 p.m.? I looked all that up, and then I realized that I could have just swiped slightly more to the right, and on Wikipedia, it just tells me it's Wednesday at 8 p.m.
I will say, and granted, first episode, but there were points where I felt like they were leaning a little bit too much on just 80s references, where it's like,
Yeah, they went hard.
yeah, like I get having a lot of 80s references, but they're like parts like that Pat Benatar scene where like she's singing along with the music video and like
She's
the
just
laugh track.
watching it.
Yeah, and like the laugh track is like laughing along with it, but it's like the joke here is just like this is an old 80s song.
Yeah.
Like there isn't
She's
really
into singing
The
it by
joke
herself.
is nostalgia.
Yeah, the joke is nostalgia, where it's like that
Just really
70s
hoping.
show, while there is some nostalgia and, you know, some inflection of like, this is, the things were different at this time. Like the three of us like and enjoy that show, but we've never lived through the 70s.
True.
So there's something there for people who don't even have that nostalgia bit. And at least in this first episode, like they're leaning a little bit heavy on the nostalgia, I feel like.
Yeah. I'm wondering whether or not that is just because it's the pilot and they're like 80s,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, obviously with
Yeah.
like the record shop, like there's going to be
Yeah,
a lot,
music's
like
gonna
there's
play
going
in.
to should be a lot of 80s music,
Mm-hmm.
which is a good idea because obviously there's a lot of great 80s music
Mm-hmm.
going around. So like lean into that part, but
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe have a bit every once in a while about the 80s, but you need to lean more into these characters.
Yeah.
I can give it a pass for pilot,
Mm-hmm.
but then it does need to like
Yeah.
stand on its own 2 feet in
Well,
a way.
because like that 70s show didn't really do that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're dressed in the 70s clothes,
Mm-hmm.
but like otherwise they're
What
just
if they weren't?
experiencing
What if they were just
normal
like dressed
things.
in like 90s clothes? Like what?
Yeah. There's in that 70s show, there's specific things that are like events, right? That's like, oh, they're going to go see
Star Wars.
Star Wars, right?
Yep.
There was
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
like Laser Floyd concert that they were going to once, right? And like
Yeah.
those are like specific 70s touch tones, but it's just setting, right? The whole
Yeah.
the thing is funny because they're trying to get to Milwaukee for this concert and like shenanigans happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is pretty forced. The occasional there was a cocaine joke, so you know maybe that was nostalgic for some people.
Almost
living through the
almost
80s.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coke immediately.
just two random dudes. One guy asking the other guy if his nose is bleeding. Nah,
Maybe-
you're good.
Maybe it was dry in there.
Yeah, it's just they need to
It's
up
just-
the humidity.
Yeah, he's just dehydrated.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Should we see how or not how we did, but how our predictions formed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go. Mine are none of them scream finale because obviously this did not finalize.
Mm-hmm.
But so I think Corey is pursuing, but not with Tuesday.
Okay.
So I think there's a very clear like Corey's attracted to Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not together.
I have that.
Well, do you also have Sophia is pursuing, but not with Katie?
No, I have that Sophia's with Katie.
Okay. I think big old Roger,
Mhm.
80s Wall Street Roger.
Mm-hmm.
I think Roger is in the money. I think he
Oh.
brags about hitting it big or something like that.
Boy.
Okay.
And then my other one
Moving
is
on
I just think they're going to, or there's like a big concert coming to town. Like they're all excited for.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily
Laser
think
Floyd.
Laser Floyd, for instance. Like I don't think they're going to it specifically. Like the whole episode isn't like they're trying to go to the concert or anything like that. I just think they're like, oh man,
It comes up.
yeah, like Daft Punk is coming.
Cool.
Daft Punk is playing at my house.
Yeah.
At my house.
Should I just finish mine since I already said two of them?
Yeah, sure.
So Katie's going out with Sophia. Tuesday and Corey is still like a will they won't they. Number 3, I think the music thing is I think we get a Duran Duran song.
Mm.
So we had like Roger and Corey sang along to Talking Heads. What is that song?
Same as it ever was.
Once in a lifetime.
Once
is
in a
what it's
lifetime?
called.
Okay.
Yeah, same as it ever was. And then number 4, I think we see Corey's mom in the episode.
Oh, she's back.
Literal.
Where'd they go?
We did
Where'd she
introduce.
go?
We did introduce them last week, but I'm telling you right now, if there's a gravestone, you only get spirit points.
Okay. Literal spirit points.
Literal
Yeah.
spirit points.
It like tripped me up for a second because you said grave and spirit. And I was like, wait, what? Could we get ghost points? All right.
Okay. I've got. Well, I'll start with the Corey one because we all had something on that. I think he's dating someone else. I think he's dating not Tuesday
Or
Ooh.
Sophia.
or Sophia. Yeah.
Okay.
And Tuesday's
Some-
jelly.
Someone we've not met.
What about Katie? Think he's dating?
Oh, God.
Not Katie. Not Margaret. He's dating a brand new character.
So none of the women
mom.
we've seen so far.
Yeah,
His mom.
Not dating his mom.
The gravestone. His mom's gravestone.
Just they have an
Yikes.
open relationship. They're kind of going along with like the Laser Floyd thing and like the Star Wars thing. I have that they're going to the opening night of some movie.
Ooh, okay.
I think that's going to be like
Some
the
80s
cultural touchstone. Yeah.
Tron. No, that was 70s.
I have no idea.
What came out in the 80s?
I'm
Back to the
I'm
Future.
almost kind of thinking a sequel because like the sequels are always have like the bigger opening night. So maybe it's like
Sure.
Friday the 13th part 3 or something. I think there's a Prince reference.
Ooh. Nice.
Just because I think that
Hope so.
fits 80s. And then my last one is that kind of the opposite of Roger hitting it big. I think Roger invests in the DeLorean Motor Company.
Oh, ouch.
And I think that's the joke. He's like, this is going to be the big thing. I'm putting all of my money into it.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
That's fun. I like it. Okay, well, the last episode of this show happened on. I don't have the date now. I have the name of the
It was
episode.
August of that year, right?
It was definitely that year. We'll get there. We'll get there.
And is it
May 29th,
May.
not even August. It made it 5 months, January to May. May 29th, 2002, and it was called Sophia's Depressed. Maybe because she's still pining for Katie and can't have her. Let's hope so. All right, we're going to watch the quote-unquote finale, the last episode, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the last episode of that 80s show. It was called Sophia's Depressed. Do you got a write-up, Jimmy?
Sophia is depressed because her twin sister Bianca did not know it was her twin sister.
Yeah, they did not tell us that.
Is getting married. RT thinks he once slept with Patty, Roger's girlfriend. The record store is damaged in an electrical fire, and Margaret's friend Zeke. Oh, no shit. Played by Duran Duran's John Tyler, remodels the permanent record.
I was guessing that was some sort of cameo or something.
Yeah, I forgot to actually go in and look that up on the IMDb.
Was that
Who
Margaret?
Zeke was.
That Margaret's friend was a Duran Duran dude.
Yeah, and she said that she said that he was a roadie with ZZ Top, and that's how she knew him. Owen indirectly tells everyone on his ship that he and Katie got married, and also is despondent over MASH ending. Corey, fed up with Tuesday's pit of an apartment, asks her to stay at his house, but she's afraid of his family's happy lifestyle. I mean, happy and just suburban and all the things. Not
Conventional.
punk. Yeah.
Because she lives in a very punk group
Lives
home.
in squalor.
Just not
In filth.
not cutting any corners. She lives in filth.
I mean, we've all lived
It's a
in
dangerous place to be.
we've all lived in shitty college apartments, but I've never lived anywhere as bad as what she
Yeah,
had.
yeah.
Also, MASH ended in '83, so that's where we're at.
Okay.
And the Pat Benatar song came out in '83. So we've just been in 1983 this whole time.
Actually, that'd be funny. So MASH ended February 28th, 1983.
Oh,
So we know we're in March, at least, in this episode, this finale.
Mm-hmm.
So what was that? What Pat Benatar song was that?
Love is a Battlefield. I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
I just really want to know whether or not.
That came out like later in
Yeah. What's our
83.
issue here? What's our timeline issue here?
Anachronisms.
Did you guys recognize Owen at all? I really liked him. He's Katie's
No.
apparently
Katie's boyfriend who's like
boyfriend.
in the Navy or something.
who's in the Navy and proposed, but she said no
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. She's not ready or whatever because they're still together, clearly. He is in the movie Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell. It's a basketball movie.
I
Man,
remember that.
with
Yeah.
Andre 3000.
We're
I mean,
gonna-
I don't remember him.
He's
but I remember
Twiggy.
That movie.
This fucking movie
He's
comes
great.
up every other.
It is so underrated.
We're gonna have to do like a donate to our non-existent Patreon to get our special
I
semi-pro
will
podcast,
100%.
semi-pro review
I would
podcast.
love to do an episode about Semi-Pro.
All $5
I have
backers.
takes.
We'll do a semi-pro commentary.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll do
Woody
it.
Harrelson.
Hour and a half, 2 hours. How long is semi-pro? We'll do a full
Yeah, it's a
commentary,
full length.
so
It's
we
a
can go
feature
3, 2, 1, and you hit play in your DVD and watch semi-pro
Oh,
with us.
sure. Yeah, we could do a commentary. Have you
There's
ever actually listened to a full commentary?
Yeah, and
You have?
I barely want to tell you what movie it was.
Was it like Lucky Number 11?
No, I don't know if there is a commentary for that. It was way earlier than that.
Man, I don't know.
It's very
Like
it's
a Star Trek?
no, it's a comedy movie.
You watched a commentary to a comedy, to an older comedy,
Early 2000s comedy.
like Dodgeball.
As dumb.
Dodgeball's also great.
Like I might have seen the commentary to Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Like just Anchorman? I don't know.
Dude, where's my car?
Oh,
Wow.
like is Ashton Kutcher doing the commentary on it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And who's the other guy? Sean William Scott?
yeah,
yeah.
that is,
Yeah, those two are doing the commentary.
Huh.
Okay, I'd listen to that actually.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh man.
It was like in my friend's basement.
Huh.
It was interesting. Also, Love is a Battlefield came out September 12th, 1983.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Continuity problems.
Did you think no one was going to look this up?
Continuity
Because MASH did not
problems.
just get canceled in September of 1983.
Yeah. Did you think
No.
we didn't have Wikipedia?
I mean, in
2002.
2002.
we almost did, though. Like, Wikipedia wasn't that far off.
We'd have to look it up on like Yahoo or something.
Yeah, ask Jeeves.
I'm pretty confident
Ask
Wikipedia will
Jeeves.
tell me when
Yeah, will Wikipedia tell? Is there a Wikipedia page?
I'll find out. I'm in Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Wiki.
What else we had? So we had Zeke, who was hanging out with Margaret.
Oh,
was help
Wikipedia was
renovating.
already around. It launched
it-
in January 15th, 2001.
Wow.
Good for them.
It's 22 years old.
Not very reliable back then.
Just three guys just like, I don't know, should we write some articles?
What do we?
What's
some
up? You guys
takes
want to
on some
write
stuff?
articles about Pat Benatar and the cancellation of MASH really quick? Okay, sorry. That 80s show.
We had the other character that we hadn't seen before was Patty, who is some gal that Roger is now seeing, and she apparently has quite the sexual appetite. Is the like bit they're doing?
So, but Katie, Corey, their dad all live in the house, right?
Yes.
But then Roger lives there too now?
It kind of is seeming that way, maybe there's like an attached. They
Seemed
went
like-
upstairs at one point, and then Patty came in from outside the like kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And then so did
At some
Roger
point-
later too. He came in from outside.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Is
guess
there like a
Guest house.
Guest
Okay.
house.
It's just all of the main characters and their like partners live or stay in this house.
Yeah. Pretty weird.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Lot
Full
going
House
on.
scenario or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all adults. It's not like a family sitcom or something where like, oh yeah, of course the entire family lives here.
Right. Pretty odd.
Mm-hmm.
And and so before this, it seems like Owen is back in town pretty recently. Corey's been staying at Tuesdays until recently.
Mm-hmm.
So like, was this house just Katie, her dad, and Roger and his girlfriend for a little while? Just banging away?
I don't know.
So
I'm intrigued. I want to watch this show.
The 80s, man. It was a different time.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, there was a couple lulls in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, you laughed a lot a couple times.
I laughed a lot. Yeah, I laughed a lot more than the first episode for sure.
Yeah. You think you laughed more than the first episode?
Yes. Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
I was gonna say, in my mind, this was like minutely weaker than the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that like we said, it can't like rely on the laurels of 80s constantly,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it didn't do that as much.
No. Mm-hmm.
And I don't think this was a bad episode either. Like it wasn't bad. It was good. It was definitely serviceable.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know where I'm going with this.
It was very much, I mean, just to touch again on the reference thing, it was very much of that 70s show level of cultural references of like just the way that they're styled and dressed, that MASH ending was a cultural phenomenon, and that's something that's like part of a plot point. But otherwise, that's it. Mostly the episode was about living spaces and how that works out when you're in like a kind of newer relationship. And
it's kind of like a little bit about everybody's relationship.
yeah, a little
in this
bit,
one.
very much relationship focused, and just like how relationships are different at different points, I guess.
Yeah, nobody's relationship in this episode, none of that. They were all in different spots
Mm-hmm.
with different issues, but nothing a big deal.
Right. And all of that, none of those issues were specific to the 80s necessarily. No.
Everyone is sometimes dating someone that lives in a shithole,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and or has a nice family,
Mhm.
or has a bad family, or is dating a sex fiend,
Mhm.
or is dating a sailor who lies about getting married.
Exactly. So yeah,
Everyone's dated those people. Yeah.
yeah, but very much all of those things were character based and not necessarily like those could have been plot points in that 70s show.
Yeah. I kind of thought what they were going to do, and they didn't do it as much this episode because the record store like half burnt down
Mm-hmm.
in this one, but I kind of thought a lot of the 80s references were going to rely on music
Mhm.
and be referenced like at the music store
Mm-hmm.
and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So-
Much less of the music store in this one.
Mhm. But it did it opened with Twisted Sister.
Yeah, we're not going
Mhm.
to take it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that was pretty dope.
Yeah. Again, another licensed song that they would have replaced with something shitty for those on streaming.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
gonna they just replace it with like a cover that's close to it or
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly. Just like some MIDI version of it.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know how the laws work, but it seems like a weird loophole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Roger rents a room above the family's garage.
Okay.
It's very 80s.
Yeah.
That garage apartment.
Mm-hmm.
There's a house sort of near my old apartment, near your house, Joe, that has like a garage, like like apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that house is like $1 million, but like
Yeah.
but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Owen was in like 7 episodes. And quite a bit.
Okay.
What happened to I wonder what happened to what's her name's unrequited love for Katie, Sophia. She was the titular character in this episode.
Well, so episode 2 is Valentine's Day, and Owen is in that.
Oh, really?
So apparently it got smushed pretty quick.
But he was only in 8 episodes?
7, I think.
Okay, so he was gone for some of the season. Maybe he was deployed.
Yeah.
In this like short they've been in 1983 this whole time.
Well, yeah. It's a season of TV. It's 1 season.
And I'm just trying to figure out like he couldn't been deployed for like 3 months.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you could get deployed
Went
for
to
like
basic?
9 months or whatever.
Yeah. But
Probably.
he's sad about maybe that's why he's sad about MASH getting canceled, because he was gone
I missed it.
and he missed it, and then he came home and he was like, what about MASH?
hear about
And they're
MASH?
like, it's canceled.
But it sounded like it was in the future. It's like getting canceled. I don't know. I'd have
I
to,
thought
I'd have to
it was
listen
already
more
canceled.
carefully.
I could see how this could be November, because it's San Diego, so it's
Sure.
warm out. So I'll give him continuity. I
Okay.
continued it.
Okay. You explained it away.
Yeah, I did it for him.
Yeah, I didn't think this was that bad. It was like got really negative like critics reviews and did not ever have very good actual ratings, which is why it got canceled. It's not that bad. It's not that much worse than that 70s show.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Like that 70s show is fine. I mean it's a sitcom.
Yeah.
It's not like it's mind-blowing television.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And this isn't that far from that. I thought the cast was actually pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
I don't know.
There's a mega hit sitcom that is leagues worse than this show. The Big Bang
Talking
Theory
about Big
is
Bang,
fucking
yeah.
terrible.
Talking about Big Bang, yeah. Any Chuck Lorre show.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe it's just wrong place, wrong time when this show came out or something like that. Like, releasing it in the middle of that 70s show was stupid.
That's dumb.
It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
You're just trying to eat your own dinner.
Just wait until it's over.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long.
Right? Yeah. So, I mean, it's just like it got put in the wrong spot. But, like, this show, as far as I've seen in these 2 episodes, is not worse than a lot of, like, 2.5 Men. There's no way this is worse than 2.5 Men.
Stay tuned next week when we do. I'm just kidding.
We haven't done that show yet.
No, we
Oh,
haven't.
God,
Yeah.
no.
We haven't. I just cut that out.
No.
Edit that part out.
I never want to do 2.5 Men.
We'll see what we can do.
Oh my God,
It may end up in this year's April Madness bracket.
It's gonna start with Charlie Sheen and end with Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, it's gonna get way better.
No, he's not. I don't think he's better.
Ashton Kutcher. I could not tell you why the show was not popular. And maybe that's just like the mystery of TV and popularity of things. But I can tell you why, like,
You hate the show.
Joe hates this show.
I can tell you why it's just not a given that this is going to be a hit just because that 70s show is a hit. Like, one, like you guys are saying, like, it's eating its own dinner. Like, it has a lot of the same vibe as that 70s show.
Very much.
So, like, there's like diminishing returns of, like, if you're already watching that 70s show, like, you're maybe not going to spend another half an hour to get kind of the same kind of feel, right?
I'm gonna while you're talking, I'm gonna find out what day that 70s show was on.
Airs.
Yeah. So that's one, is like diminishing returns. If you're not going to give us necessarily, I mean, there is something new with it being the 80s, but, like, that can only get you so far.
Yep.
Number 2, like we were saying, there's not that much necessarily groundbreaking about that 70s show, but, like, in order of least cultural importance to highest cultural importance. Like we've got Laura Prepon, Wilmer Valderrama, Topher Grace. I'm starting at the bottom here, and those are already like some big bangers.
Yeah.
And then we got Scientology guy, I forget his name, who played Hyde.
Yeah,
Danny
he's in jail
Masterson.
now.
Danny Masterson, Ashton Kutcher,
Yeah.
Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
Like that just happened that like they casted those people on that show. Like
True.
you can make a pretty bad show and that show is still going to be a hit, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, Fez alone.
Yeah.
Like
True.
the charisma of that man.
Mm-hmm. And he was like
True.
number 5 in terms of like, you know, big names after that show. That when
He's
that
going
show
strong
started.
still. What's the show he's on now? It's my wife watches.
Don't know.
It's one of those like CSIs or something. Not a CSI. Anyway.
But yeah, like when that show started, those were all no names, and they're all names now. They've all, to varying degrees, done different things.
Yeah, Chyler is not a household name.
No.
It's,
Kyler.
It is in my household now. Chyler.
I mean, Glenn Howard, and even like he's recognizable as the sunny guy. You probably
as
just
the
know him
sunny
as
guy.
Dennis.
Yeah, he was lucky to make it out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, again, you know, not a bad show. I feel like it gets kind of a rap because it followed up that 70s show and was canceled after a season.
That 70s show also, by the way, was on Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like Tuesdays,
Oh.
that 70s show. Wednesdays, that 80s show.
Mm-hmm.
I already watched that 70s show on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I
follow
think
up.
they should have just followed that 70s show on Tuesday with that 80s show on Tuesday night.
It would have probably... Here's the deal.
That's too much.
That 80s show, like 7 o'clock hits, that 80s show, then 7:30 is that 70s show.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's turning on like that 80s show for the last like couple minutes to make sure they get the start of that 70s show.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on afterwards, people might leave the TV on,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's popular.
Yeah.
But like the next day, people that are in, because like they had 80 shows for people that are into that 70 show for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or that's like
You would
weird,
think.
or this weird demographic of people that are like, I fucking love 80 shit, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then you put it on a different night. I don't know. It's like, were people in 2002 more bored than we are now or something like that? Like, I'm not at home watching TV all the time. I get a lot of people do that, but I'm just like, you know,
A lot of people do
if your night of TV, I thought about this the other day, about, and I'm sure we're all like this. I don't have a single like show in the week that I'm like, Thursday nights at 8 o'clock I watch Matlock or whatever. Like I don't have a show.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like nobody I know has a show. And I know that's maybe culturally different between now, like our generation per se, to our parents or our parents before that, but like, who's watching just like TV constantly?
Yeah.
People do that, but I don't think it's the majority of
The
people.
closest thing
sports
is
match.
A sports match. Yes.
I mean, I can see like I watch football, so I watch Monday Night Football or something like that. I mean, but that's only seasonal too.
Yeah. Again, also seasonal, but whatever Sunday night HBO show is big right now, whether that's Game of Thrones or Succession or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Last
TV
of Us now.
TV is a lot different now that like there isn't 24 episodes in a season for a lot of like hour-long shows at least, and stuff like that. I mean, that is a little different. Shows are a little bit more catered and a little bit more like shorter, but hopefully more to the point and better. But I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm just trying to. I wasn't a full adult in like 2000s and 90s and stuff like that, and just a kid. And maybe I was like, maybe I'm just playing outside and playing video games and like doing stuff with my friends. But I'm just like, I don't even think my parents weren't like. They would turn on like Home Improvement when we ate dinner, you know.
Nice.
But like they weren't watching like a show every night either. They weren't doing that either. Were yours, Joe?
Um,
Jimmy?
Maybe like a Thursday night NBC or something. If this is like Cheers or something.
Yeah, but like not multiple nights in a row,
Nice.
right?
Oh no.
So like that one again, like
Sure.
eating your own dinner in a way of just putting it on at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's silly, just silly moves.
Yeah, it's always been just algorithms, right? It's like, okay,
Well,
we
they-
got to fill Wednesday night.
They're
What
the
are we
ones
going to
that-
do?
They're the ones that make the algorithm up.
Mhm.
Like they do it and they do it wrong.
Well, yeah, but they're trying, every year they probably try something a little bit different to see if they can make a little bit more money,
Mhm.
We
Here-
got Bernie Mac. That's hot. Let's try to load up Wednesday with shows that we think will benefit from that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they do that. They put the weaker shows almost like after some of the more popular ones in hopes that like people continue to watch. That's
Here-
why big premieres are like after the Super Bowl and stuff.
Here's a what if.
Yeah.
Do you think that this show stands a better shot if instead of having it being that 80s show that's completely just, separate from that 70s show, if they took, Fez or something and brought him off into a
Just
spin-off that was that 80s show?
Yeah. I
Like
think
so,
that.
it's still called it's that '80s show, but it's a different show and Fez is in it,
Yeah.
kind of
They,
thing.
they take a character from that 70s show and go, okay, and we're just going to take this actor and have him or her anchor that 80s show.
If it was Fez, I think yes. Did Fez end up with Mila Kunis?
I don't remember, but Mila Kunis is an even better pick because she's younger and it's a completely different turnaround from an Eric Foreman based show.
It's like it's a woman led show.
It's a woman-led show,
Oh,
could
we
be
can't have
interesting.
that.
and you can totally see Jackie being a compelling character in the 80s.
Yeah. I'd watch it.
That
It makes more sense because this is in its own self a spin-off show.
mm-hmm,
I like the idea of having a new cast and doing it this way,
mm-hmm.
but they're obviously they even now, like you asked that question, and even now that 90s show is proving what they actually think is going to work better, which is bringing old characters back
because they're bringing the parents back, right?
and doing it that way.
Yeah.
So like even they believe that it was a better option basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it had more chance. It had, and then also that means that 70s show is probably done with if Fez is in there or if Mila Kunis is in there
Mm-hmm.
doing that show. Like the other one is done. What do you want? You want more? They tried it with Joey. That didn't work.
Yeah.
But they did with like Frasier
Yes.
in Cheers,
Mm-hmm.
and that I would consider that probably one of the. I don't even Frasier's.
Probably the best.
Frasier in my
right?
mind is not even a spinoff, like in
Right.
reality, because it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Probably the most successful spin-off of all time.
Yeah.
It's probably something else out there that started as a spin-off as another show, but
Topher Grace is also in, and Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher are all in the pilot of that 90s show.
Yeah, and I don't.
Oh.
I don't expect like a lot of them to be. Is this going to be is this a Netflix show, or what is
I
this?
think so, yeah.
Well, then they could potentially all be in it
Mm-hmm.
for a while, but I wouldn't assume they are. But just yes, I think yes, Joe. I think technically its chances would succeed a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like a new cast like they did on this one.
It's a cool idea, yeah.
I just don't think they did it at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that was just a very dumb move.
There
Mhm.
was a thing I read about like how critics were criticizing.
That's what they
for
do.
lack of-
Critics be
for lack of, damn it. That it was not a good like demographic to be like people who would have been in their 20s or like in the 80s
Mm-hmm.
like are not the TV watching demographic or whatever for this show at this time, like in 2000. I don't know.
Yeah, so people in their early 40s aren't really
We're not yet, would not care about this
you got to
show.
go older or younger.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which is interesting.
Well, I mean, younger would have been like 2002. That would have been us.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, like, I think
Unless you're
well, I
going for
think he was
children, because we're
I
like
think
in
he
our.
was arguing too
teenagers.
that like so if 50-year-olds are really into that 70s show.
Yeah.
Were they?
I don't
Well,
know.
apparently because that's what I mean. I think that's the argument is like so the people who would have experienced the 70s who are like having a good time with the nostalgia factor that they're playing into.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're older,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why it's like they're into it, where that 80s show, now you've just like separated a generation,
Mm-hmm.
and those people, I don't know. It's interesting to think about. Obviously, if you're doing a nostalgia show, you want to be hitting your demographic in the right spot.
People want to be able to know. I mean, that 80s show almost like it kind of works for like us in like it's not like we were running around going to places in the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
we were alive.
Yeah. You kind of remember some of those
And
things.
it's like you kind of
For sure.
remember. And then, well, it's like me as a born in 1985. Obviously, anything like substantial in the 80s, I never lived it
Mm-hmm.
or really even experienced it.
Right.
But in the early 90s, all of us dealt with our fucking 80s parents,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like that were alive during the 80s, soaked it all up, and then gave it to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's you're have two different. Which demographics are you looking for,
Mm-hmm.
and what kind of show you are
Right.
building?
Which makes me think that 90s show now is almost, well, I guess that just means they're, again, like targeting a little bit of an older demographic.
Well, and we're now
a little bit older.
our mid to late 30s, probably early
Yeah.
40s people too, obviously, but like we're the people that were like, I mean, I was a child running around in the 90s, like,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you know, like from 5 to 15 is the
Yeah.
90s for me.
If they do late 90s or mid to late 90s, it lines up exactly with what they were doing with that 70s show.
Yeah.
Because it was about 25 years earlier.
Instant hit.
When I mean,
They're
when
going to come up with that 2000s show like next year and it's going to bomb.
I was
With a totally different cast.
no
Yeah.
Glenn
no
Howard will be back.
okay, I'd watch that. I'd watch Glenn Harden coming back for that 2000 show. I was literally thinking about that in the break that we had. I was like, what if they did that 2000 show? Like, what the fuck is that even about?
I
What
don't
what
even
happened?
know.
I'm like, what? Are they gonna do a
Y2K.
9/11 episode? Like, what the fuck are
Oh,
they gonna
shit.
do?
Jesus.
Never
Hey,
forget.
hey,
Talk about how they can't fly anymore.
Oh, God. TSA
Yeah,
has
take
gotten
my
out of
shoes off
control. Homeland Security's
God, yeah,
Bugging
it's just gonna be
everybody's
someone's
phones.
dad
Yeah.
bitching that he has to take his belt off when he goes to fucking Florida or something.
People calling each other flip-floppers and stuff.
a lot of anti-Muslim.
Just full of anti-Muslim jokes.
I'm gonna go with we don't understand how to write a sitcom based on what we're saying.
Hey, totally off topic. Did
Okay.
you guys watch any more Living with Yourself?
Oh, I watched one more episode.
Oh wow, okay.
Which
more than I did.
Like the second episode.
I
I'm
watched
assuming?
the second episode,
Okay.
yeah. Which maybe I said this on the pod. Oh no, the part that I did say in the pod was like, I think I would come to an agreement with myself that we would just work it out and the clone would go away. That's exactly what they did in the second episode. And it doesn't work out. Duh.
Yeah.
But like,
right.
but yeah, they thought of that.
Good, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good.
I haven't rewatched any of it. I'm actually going through the last season of The Walking Dead.
Oh, the very last.
Yeah,
I started
because
at
we
the
had
top.
recently done that.
I'm in season 2.
Well, like we did that episode, and then like 2 weeks after we recorded it, the last episode popped up on Netflix. So or
Right.
last season.
Right.
At one point, Joe's gonna have a lot less to say probably than me and you, Jimmy. But at one point, I want to do like a first and last. Like we've done 300 episodes.
Mhm.
How many of these TV shows have we watched all the way through now that we've done these?
I'm gonna start binging some stuff.
And essentially, like, what's our favorite full TV shows
Yeah.
of the ones that we've done on the podcast? Joe obviously has Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
And,
Well, yeah, there's shows that we've
over the
definitely
garden wall.
all seen, like Parks and Rec or like The
Mhm.
Office that we've done.
Yeah, but ones that you actually went back and watched.
I mean, I'll count all the ones that we've seen fully.
Okay.
Too. But if we do an episode like that,
Mm-hmm.
we'll do that after our $5 Patreon super slam dunk movie. What's it called? Semi-pro.
Semi-pro.
I knew it was a basketball movie.
All these corn dogs, Jackie. Corn dogs for all these people. We didn't even got corn dogs.
Man, your semi-pro is like, yeah, it's like my lucky number's 11. I've seen it too many times.
The best Twiggy line, so Owen from this show, is Will Ferrell comes in and they're all like sad because like they hear that the league is going under, and then he's like, okay, I gotta tell you guys, like, we're gonna merge with the NBA, and that's like the whole like plot of this movie, right?
Mm.
And he's like, I take care of you guys, I'm like Bambi's mother. And then he walks away and Twiggy's like, Bambi's mother got shot, right?
Like immediately.
And then like Andre, whatever 1,000 he is now,
Outcast
is like, who the fuck is Bambi?
Wait, what? Why wouldn't he know who Bambi is?
Yeah, I don't know. He probably doesn't watch children's cartoons.
Just hasn't seen Bambi.
But they're like, yeah, she got shot like first scene. The credits were still rolling and everything.
I mean, I do know. The only thing I really know about semi-pro is basketball, and that there's a bear.
Semi-pro is amazing. Will Arnett. What's his name? Tracy? No, not Tracy Morgan. Meadows. Tim Meadows is in it. Andy Richter. Oh God.
I've seen it. I just don't remember it.
Let's end this podcast and watch it.
I feel like my only like the movie closest to you liking semi-pro as much as I like a movie, which is me liking like Hot Rod maybe.
Hot Rod
I think that's my Hot Rod.
Hot Rod's very good.
Very good movie.
Very funny.
We don't have a Patreon, but let us know if we should start one, and we'll do movie reviews. It's a good bonus, right?
The hot takes no one asked for.com.
Just watching a bunch of movies that we all really love, or one of us really, really loves, and then taking a commentary.
Making the other two watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to watch a movie like that, like how we are now, watching a movie and just being like, Jimmy, tell me why this is funny.
Sell it to me.
What was that Christmas movie you were telling us about? The kids in the airport?
Oh, no one wants to watch that movie. That's not a
I
good
kinda
movie.
do.
There's no way it's a good
Isn't
movie.
that the guy that did Freaks and Geeks? I'm going to look it up.
No way.
I'm going to look it up. Let's end this podcast.
We got to do our predictions.
Oh, shit. That's right.
I'll go through mine. So I said Corey is pursuing, but not with Tuesday. So that was wrong.
Yeah, wrong.
Because they're together. Sophia is pursuing, but not with Katie, which is also wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I said Roger is now in the money. I'm pretty sure he's not.
Yeah.
Considering he's like renting a room above a garage.
Mm-hmm.
But yep. And then I said they are going to like a big concert's coming to town, and nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
So 0. Par for the course for me.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not quite there yet. But Katie is going out with Sophia. Nope. Corey and Tuesday are will they, won't they? There was a little bit of won't they for half a second.
But they're full
Spirit
will
point?
R. They full R.
No spirit.
But they
point.
are. Okay, how about this one, though? I said Duran Duran song, and the guy from Duran Duran is in the episode. Spirit point?
Spirit.
You can have a
Lot of
spirit point.
spirit, yeah.
And how did they not have a Duran Duran song? I mean, not that I heard, anyway.
Not that I heard, yeah.
What do you like? Do spirit points carry over now through seasons, and you can cash in like 10 spirit points for 1 real point?
Ooh. Okay.
Did I just make that rule up?
Okay.
Well, I guess now I'm going to be a little more stringent with my spirit points.
It's a 10th of a point?
Yeah, it's a
Shit.
10th of a
That's
point.
1/10 of a real
Of
point.
an infinite point. Use it any time. And then Corey's mom is in the episode, and she is not.
When that lady that Roger was banging came down, I was like, "Oh, is that Corey's mom?"
Not quite. I had Corey is dating someone else, which he's dating Tuesday, so no. Prince reference. They're going to the opening night of some movie.
Nope.
And that Roger invests in the DeLorean. So none of those are points.
Mm.
All right, big old donuts, Joe. Donut
Donuts.
team.
Love a donut. Bear
Damn
claw.
it.
Dunkin' Donuts over here. Me and Joe.
Long John.
Silvers. I don't know. I thought we were just doing word association for a second. Okay. I think that's that. I honestly, we have what, 11 episodes left in that 80 show?
Mm-hmm.
I might watch episode 2 before next week.
Nice.
It's all on YouTube.
The biggest hurdle might be how fuzzy it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Very fuzzy.
I'll be honest, I'm sure you can find if you were that kind of person, I'm sure you could find a better version out there.
HD.
I don't know about that. You could probably find a 560, 580p or whatever. Whatever the max was in 2002. 720 maybe even?
Maybe even 720p.
But listeners, that's going to do it. If you would like to send us show suggestions, maybe talk to us about this Phantom Patreon so we can watch Semi-Pro, so we can watch Hot Rod,
Yeah.
so we can watch whatever the fuck Joe likes.
So, sign us up for Patreon and then give us the login and then put money in the Patreon.
God, that's a lot of problematic stuff you said. But you can hit us up at F&L Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter. We've got other things. There are links in the bio and whatnot below. Do that. If you're on a podcast app, you could rate us stars or thumbs up or whatever the hell they do. Anyone. Just do one if you want. I'm sure it helps. We're worth 1 star. Any other podcasts just rate us 1 star. What is is the worst podcast in the world if it's rated like 1,000,001 stars? It's gotta pop up though, right?
I don't know. Do they just take you off the app store?
They just delete everything you have.
Like you must be doing something offensive.
All right, rate us 4 stars. We're not 5-star worthy, but come on, 3.5, 4,
Yeah.
something like that. But so yeah, I mean, do whatever you want. You're your own human. Let us know what you thought about that 80s show. Not as bad as the world thinks, I don't believe. But all right, now I'm rambling. It's time to go. Have a good week. We'll see you for the next one. Goodbye. Oh my
You
god!
were selling it like you'd loved this movie as a child.
Oh my god! I stopped recording and I'm re-upping recording. I know
You're
Joe's not
starting
talking.
it? Oh, okay.
Because in college, one of our friends was like, unaccompanied minor stuck in. He just fucking sung that
sang
dumb
the
song.
rap?
And I heard about it.
That you really liked.
I know.
I thought you grew up with this childhood memory of this film.
I laid it out in the episode that I talked about it. I swear I did. That movie shit. There's no way it's good.
I mean, Paul Feig.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way it's good. All right, $5 and we'll watch it.
All right.
Just one person needs to give us
Just one person has to donate $5 to a non-existent Patreon. And we'll watch
Somehow,
it.
if you can somehow get us $5, we will watch this movie because that's pretty amazing.